Today, Bruins fans from all over New England traveled to Tewksbury, Massachusetts, where they filled the parking lot at the Tewksbury Country Club and other surrounding businesses. Tewksbury native and equipment manager of the Bruins, Keith Robinson, put a fundraiser on that allowed fans to take a picture with the cup and enjoy being in the presence of a trophy that has not been won by the Bruins in 38 years. Fans enthusiastically waited in line for their chance. I got a chance to speak with Keith, the man of the hour. I'm here with Keith Robinson, who's been with the Bruins since the mid-'80s as the equipment manager. Keith, how does it feel to be on the championship team, not only with a Stanley Cup team, but with the team you grew up watching?
Yeah, it's a thrill. A lot of people in sports don't necessarily end up having the opportunity to work in their hometown. And since the day I was born, I've been a Bruins fan and bleed black and gold. So I'm one of the few that actually get to work in their hometown. It makes it extra special.
Now today, Keith's done a fundraiser at the Tewksbury Country Club, offering fans to come in and take a picture with the cup. Keith, how big is the sentimental value of this day to have it in your hometown again?
It really, I mean, as the years have gone on of my employment with the Bruins, it's something that you dream about. That this year is going to be the year that we can win the cup. And I could do something like this, bring it home, share it with friends and people that I grew up with. And with this event and the turnout, it's just overwhelming how many people showed up. And I appreciate it's for a good cause. I appreciate the turnout. It's really neat.
And finally, are you guys going to go out strong again this coming season?
Absolutely. There's very few changes in the lineup. And we've got a really good core of guys and good leaders on the team and a good mindset. We know how to get it done now. I think we're going to go for it again.
Go. Even better. That's perfect.
Paul from Maine, and you made the trek all the way down to Tewksbury. Now, Paul, how long have you been a Bruins fan for?
38 years.
38 years. And what does it mean to you to have the chance to touch something that might not come back to this town for 38 years again?
Means more than anything to me. I've been waiting in lines for a long, long time, and I would wait in line for like 3 days to do it. I'm like a lot of people here. I bleed black and gold. So
how do you think you're going to react when you see the cup?
That's really my only answer, you know.
Thank you. Next, please.
Here with Ed Westfall, who was with the Bruins for the 70 and 72 Stanley Cup. And you've seen the feeling, you've known the feeling, and how does it feel to see them win it again?
Well, anybody that's had an association with the Boston area, or New England for that matter, had to be very excited. I know I was excited. I watched all of the playoffs, whether the Bruins were playing or not. Great playoffs. And I could just picture, as this thing started to build, what the fans were getting out of it and the enjoyment they must have been having experienced it in 70 and 72. But to be able to be a part of this today here in Tewksbury, Mark Ginsburg has been kind enough, along with Eric Murray, to organize this, so a lot of people around this area could get to enjoy being with the Stanley Cup and get a picture with it.
And as the first winner of the seventh Man Award, how does it feel to be honored again at this fundraiser?
Well, the Seventh Player Award began in 78, 79, and I was lucky enough to receive the honor. And it was the only year that they presented a trophy. And I have that trophy. It stays here at the Tewksbury Country Club in a wonderful sports memorabilia case with some other stuff. And I get a lot of time here in Tewksbury. I have a business here on Highway 38, Tewksbury, you store it. Mark Ginsburg is a dear, dear friend, and Armando De Carlos taught me to fly out of the airport where this building we're in sits today. And so I have a lot of connections here. I have a daughter, lives in Pepperell, and so I'm here quite a bit. But I love the enthusiasm. I mean, this town, you'd think that they won the cup today. It is really something, and the number of people, I'm just astounded.
I'm here with Walter Newbrand, who works for the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's been carrying the cup 15 years now. And are there any cautions you have to take when carrying this cup?
Not really. I try to be discreet about it. I don't go around with a siren on my car saying I got the Stanley Cup or anything, but you just use common sense when you take it around, and the less people know about it, then the less hassles you have.
Well, it's such a valuable piece. Do you ever feel nervous carrying it around?
Not usually. I used to when I started, especially when we had to connect flights at airports. The last time I was really nervous was with the Niedermeyer brothers. They wanted to get a picture on top of a mountain, and I had to pass it out of a hovering helicopter to them on a mountaintop, and I just kept telling them, if you drop it, we're never going to see it again. So that was the last time I was really nervous, and everything went well.
What are some of the countries you've been to with the cup outside of the U.S.?
Outside of North America, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Russia, Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, France. It's a long list. I like going to Sweden. I've been there several times, and it's just like Canada, where I'm from, and everybody's very friendly, and everybody knows English. It's funny.
And finally, can you think of a time when you carried the cup during a Stanley Cup championship and there were chaotic fans? Can you think of any time when there were really chaotic fans compared to Boston?
Boston's not really chaotic. They're very enthusiastic. It's nice to see. I mean, I haven't really had any craziness. Maybe Detroit got crazy at times. Chicago last year had some moments, but nothing ever. They're just very excited and very enthusiastic people, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see people, oh, it's a Stanley Cup, who cares? It's good to see, and this is awesome, and I'm glad we're having the turnout that we are.
Reporting from Tewksbury, I'm John Rich, lolsun.com.